I like to present a course about scripting and rigging. It is called Procedural Rigging and comes along with a 150-page PDF, a Python script collection and Maya scene files. For this course we will rig a creature, an earthworm with special features. On one hand, it is about general rigging tasks like topology, joint placement, control handling and so on. But on the other hand, it is an introduction to Python within Maya. So we learn how to pipe stuff into code and a user interface to ease our future rigging work. Because it is linked to a concrete project, it is highly practice-oriented and it includes routines that return at all occasions. So what is the rigging part about? The creature is an earthworm, not an ordinary one, but a bigger specimen with plenty of teeth. The worm must not just move as one piece along a path, but expand in some areas while others compress. It should give highest detail control to an animator, but also offer tools to ease complex animation. The worm should also be able to wrap around objects, for example to drag prey in. Therefore, Geo has to wander from the outside to the inside. The head has also hundreds of teeth that must be controllable by an artist. Would be nice if you can automate that, for example with joint placement. The PDF covers these rigging related topics, which are transferable to all kinds of rigging tasks, not only worms. So these are joints, joint orientation, joints driven by curves or by geometry, animation controls, FK, IK, skinning. In addition, I talk about naming conventions and show how to model a low-resolution geo in a very fast manner. Once I found good rigging solutions on the other problems, I pour them into Python code and into an UI. And that is the highly interesting part of the book. You don't need prior knowledge of scripting. You jump right into Python and build what we need. So what does the scripting part cover? Building a user interface. Many programmers prefer to only have code and execute it in the script editor with optional flags. I always found it useful to link it to an UI, especially if other artists need to use the scripts too. Therefore, we start with writing our first Python script to build an UI with Maya. This will be the base for the upcoming functions and will be filled during the project with buttons and fields. The code comes in various versions so that you can follow the code progression. Also, I comment and explain crucial lines of the code to give a better understanding. We developed the code to build the ring joints automatically around the body, as well as to organize them in a meaningful hierarchy including all controls. We script the spline IK and we generate the path via the code. For the teeth, we generate code that finds the best joint position for each tooth, set it up with proper orientation and control. I also show how to fix skinning issues on the teeth after we applied the skinning. And we set up a wave function for the body with two methods, one constructed with nodes, one using expressions. In the end, we can build the worm rig from scratch in no time using the developed script collections covering selections, joints, controls, FK/IK, attribute creation. Finally, I share and discuss code snippets that can be used on various opportunities, like selecting and grouping nodes, reordering elements, and many more. After the lecture, you know how to isolate problems, evolve concepts for the solution, and translate them into Python code. PDF, project files and scripts are available on my website thomaskutschera.de.